Everyone, welcome back. Thank you for watching, Vomer and Kaladin. Thank you for watching. We are back with the Space Age Death World run, which has progressed a lot. We are all the way to Aquilo. We got there thanks to the great efforts of the Kaladin, who gloriously perished, and I couldn't save it in orbit, so it cannot send us down any resources right now. But also I have now the idea of like what I need to do to finish the game finally after looking at some future techs. So we need to plan how to get off the planet of Aquilo and out of the solar system. So here on Aquilo, things are kind of fine. We're making ice, and we could make more ice platforms. I do need to worry about giving them more fuels. I don't know what will be the limiting factor here. We have 6k fluoroketone. Each science only needs 6, so the fluoroketone will definitely not be the limiting factor for now. Oh, it only needs 3 actually if we count the cooling down. So the lithium plates will be the limiting factor. And for now I have a couple more, but not infinite. So I want to make sure that this thing keeps working on the science, so we build up a little bit of a stock. And then we have to think, how many do we need? How many of the sciences do we need? So, this is a little bit of a stock taking point here now, because I have not really calculated anything outside of the stream, which I could do, but I thought I'll just do it here. So we are here, we have the cryogenic science pack, and I now learned that I want to research the promethium science pack, because that allows us to get to the solar system edge, which is called the end. Right, so we want to get there. To research that, we need 2,000 of the cryogenic science packs. And for the prerequisites, we need also the fusion reactor, which needs another 2,000. And the quantum processor, which needs another 500. So overall, that's 4,500. Now that gets cut down a little bit by our productivity. Our productivity, however, is not amazing. It's only 12%. And 12% will cut down 2,500 to something like 2,250-ish. Also, hello, Brelix. You're early today because you're busting your ear. Thank you. You're actually working. That's good. A working man's life suits you well, hopefully. And I need to calculate the inputs that I need for getting there as well. So I need to get the cryogenic science pack to get quantum processors, and these will also need lithium plates and fluoroketone. So that's already a problem. What are these quantum processors used for is the first question. They can only be made in the Fulgora electromagnetic plants. You can cut it down a lot more by using I could make biolabs, but I don't know if I'll do that at this point. Oh no, I'm working so I can get a job and actually work. Oh, well, that's also very good, Bralix. You should do that as well. Good luck to you, yeah. In this economy, though, oof. So, these can be used to make portable fusion reactors. I'm not sure that's very interesting to us right now. Railgun turrets do look interesting, and I worry very much that they might be almost required. I don't really know. It says it's using rocket capacity 1. Oh, wait, that's how much you can send on a rocket. Right. The railgun ammo does 10,000 physical damage. And a railgun ammo is made from steel, explosives, and copper wire. And to make some railguns, we would need superconductors, carbon fiber, and the quantum processors. Okay. So the quantum processors to be built, this we can get a Fulgora or everywhere else. This is from, well, it basically needs all the planets, right? This is Aquilo, this is Gleba, this is Fulgora, this is Vulcanus. This is also Aquilo actually, so there's 2 of Aquilo. And the blue ones, well, you can get them wherever. And they have to be made in the electromagnetic plant, so yeah. For making a railgun turret, you need 100 of those. So that is very, very expensive. Indeed, very, very expensive. It also seems to consume 5 megawatt. That's actually not that expensive compared to the laser turret. Laser turret also goes up to 2.78 megawatt. I'm sure some people would like to get this to like uncommon or rare or epic. I don't know if we can. It is a very good range though. The shooting speed, does it say what the shooting speed is of these? Yeah, so it's half. It's 1 per 2 seconds. So half per second, so you can shoot an asteroid every 2 seconds with a railgun. There's also a hand railgun. That won't really be useful for the things I want to do though. Also, how would that even work? Also, the hand railgun also needs 20 quantum processors, so... Yeah, they're made in cryogenic plants. But cryogenic plants can be used anywhere, I believe. They just have to be crafted on the surface. So we also need more cryogenic plants. So I should have a list of things I want to get, but I didn't prepare anywhere to write a list, so that wasn't very smart. I'm sure I can just remember these things. It sounds just like a lot of blues, superconductors. This needs refined concrete to get more of these cryogenic plants. And the brine will be, the lithium will be made from holmium plates. So I also want to bring holmium plates. Okay. This, on the other hand, then means I do want to research an additional 2,000, which brings my total to around 6,500. Did I say 2,500 previously? No, 6,500 now. Which is... I mean, it's the question, do we need the railgun? Do we really need it? Because this will be a huge time blocker now that I think conceptually about it. Because I need to build the ship, I need to get it to Aquilo, then I need to pick up the science from Aquilo, then I need to bring the science back to Gleba, and keep doing that run back and forth maybe for a bit. What would the upgrades be? The upgrades would increase the railgun damage. Doesn't seem very good. The reload speed might be more important, considering the railgun ammo doesn't actually look that expensive. Considering it does so much damage, 10k physical, how does that compare to our asteroids? So the big metallic, yeah, it only has 10% resistance, so it would still get 7,300 damage or 7,200 damage from a single railgun shot. So it would still die in a single railgun shot. I mean, there's a way. We can look at this. I assume there will be huge ones, yeah. So I assumed there would be huge asteroids on the way. And they have 5,000 health and 3,000 resistance. And they're also almost immune to explosion. So I guess railgun is mandatory. Even mandatory. Isn't that unexciting? Or is there another way? Let's think. Maybe there's a smart other way to do this. I guess if we had a lot of... if we had really a huge amount of research into rounds, so much that uranium rounds would deal more than 3,000 physical damage, we could do it with those turrets. Although at that point, we might as well research explosions or lasers, because we could also overcome it that way. I mean, yeah, this will be the same ship. Yeah, just grind to that 99% laser resistance. Exactly. There's always another way, but I don't think it's smart. Yeah. Yeah. It isn't electric. It's not explosion. I mean, impact. Artillery in space doesn't work, right? If I remember correctly. Wasn't there something about surface gravity needs to be at least so-and-so? Or not? Was I imagining that? How would that work in space? Still not clear what an artillery turret is actually doing differently from a... I mean, it's just a bigger gun, I guess. Artillery ammo is not practical. I guess because it needs tungsten plates. But you could just load up enough of it. You could just carry enough. Although, yeah, it is probably very limited. And yeah, it does not stack well, as you know. And we can only... But they do allow you to carry at least 10 to space. Although you would carry... You would carry the tungsten plates to space and then build... 60 and a bit 62 from the tungsten plates. So you could get 62 per rocket. Yeah, not great, not great. I'm struggling to see anything else. We also need to make the capture bots. Of all the things, we need to make a capture bot. Because we need to research this. Yeah. And I think Protozomac will be our go-around ship for that. So Protozomac, I want you to load from... Oh, you haven't been going because of this. Okay, yeah. Wait a second for now. I want you to request some flying robot frames. Because we have a lot of that in this planet, I think. Am I lying about that? How many are available in the planet? 0. Why are there 0 available? I'm pretty sure I was making them. Oh, that's the steamers. Was I not making flying robot frames? Was I imagining that? Maybe I was imagining that. Right, I don't have batteries on this planet, I believe, so I wouldn't be making flying robot frames here. Okay. Well then, Protozomac, please go to Nalvis. And get some flying robot frames. What else do we need to make those things? I mean, some Gleba stuff. Some blues, some steel. Do we have that on Gleba? Bioflux. We only need to get the flying robot frames over there. Good. Well, here, I just need to make sure the science keeps running. And that nothing freezes. Oh, we can get more lithium plates. Very good. You are not very fast. This. Yeah. It's to be expected. I could try to beacon you. Just flush you. Alright, Protozomac. Alright. Please request those flying robot frames. Please. Oh, they're 40 only on the planet? What are we doing with the flying frames? We can just easily put them in a chest. I'll just request a couple of them for us. On Fulgora, I will also need to start having some holmium plates in a chest. Because I will need a few more of that. Right, where will we make the refined concrete? Steel, iron, concrete, and water. Well, water is kind of annoying to get on you. Also, my Nelv is refined concrete production. Oh yeah, I have tons of refined concrete on Nelv. It's okay, we don't need to worry about refined concrete then. Okay, we do need to worry about making another space platform though. I should give this chest more priority. How much science do we have stored here now? Quite a lot already. We might already have enough. So you're not going to make a ship to solve your current problem? I have to make a ship, Callan. How am I going to get by without making a ship? I'm confused why you would even ask the question. I'm not sure what you're imagining me doing right now. Fulgora doesn't have the power, but you luckily don't need the power. Oh yeah, you can. The Ninja will see you through with cold practicality. Yes, we will build the Ninja. But the Ninja will be built simultaneously to other things running, because I want to not be inefficient with my time. So I need to, while I build the Ninja, I want to build up everything I want to transport on the Ninja towards Akuyo. It's as simple as that. So, and Protozamac is needed right now to do this additional run for the biter spawner thing, because that is necessary research. So I need to get a capture robot rocket. I mean, I don't need that many. Protozamac, do you have everything you want from here? Well, you could need some more. Get some repair packs. It's always good for you to have repair packs. Right, you have your flying robot frames. Then I want on Fulgora, no, on Gleba, my beloved. I want to make somewhere. And I'm gonna just be dirty and use requester bots for things that are delivered downstreams. I want to make a capture bot. It has to be made in an assembler. We can't even use a good bio chamber for that, which is a shame. We have some Mark 3s. No, we don't have any Mark 3s stored. Do you need to actually use that capture rocket? Well, good question. I don't know. We will see. No, it says capture. I need to capture a spawner. I will need to capture a spawner. So we'll do that. Okay. I already know which spawner we're probably going to capture, so don't worry about that. Just need to make sure this heat doesn't die out. So, Protozamac, please. Do we need to bring anything else to Gleba? I don't think so. So, go to Gleba. On Gleba, I need to build... The blue chips are over here. Well, we have a provider chest there, so we can just be disgusting. So I need bioflux. We can get the bioflux from here. I need steel. Steel line is over here. Somewhere. Yeah, there it is. steal from that line. The flying robot frames are just being flown in right now. So I want you to just request the flying robot frames. And probably also requested the blues. No, but not that many. Don't have 100 here. Have 10. I don't want to waste that many. Or, I don't know, 50? I don't know how many. Not too many. And then get me the flying robot frames here. Then we will output that. Does it work? Chest. You don't need to personally use it, but it needs to get to a target. Yeah, that's the plan. That is the plan. Protozomac, speaking of getting to the target, I want you to drop these flying robot frames, and then I want you to request missile turrets, rocket turrets from Gleba. Get yourself... No, not that many, just get 10. Speaking of rocket turrets on Gleba, I'm worried that we're not building any anymore. Yes. Because you should be a requested chest for blues. The Protozomac cannot currently get the rocket turrets because there's only 2 available. So we'll have to wait until they become available. Okay, on now this. I would like to build a new space platform. It will be called the Ninjin, thanks to Kaladin, who requested that name. Go. And I have asked Ninjin, who is a real person, what should this platform be about? But he doesn't really know Space Age Factorio, so he didn't really know. I also don't think Chosra is here to give us another weird fractal shape we should be making. Ninjin is a real person, asked Radix? Yeah, I mean, he claims to be. Also, holy moly, I have so much rare ore. I really wish I could play the gambling game. It is so fun. Anyway, that's something for the multiplayer, maybe. Protozomac, why are you leaving? Ah! Go back to Gleba. And all requests satisfied. Wait there. Okay, yeah, now you're getting damaged. Good job. Good job, Protozomac. Yeah, I know it's my own mistake for setting it up like that, but hey. I am. But it's hard to come up with one that doesn't have holes. I already play Genshin Impact. I don't play Genshin Impact any longer, but yeah. Instead you tried to gimp sprint for me things you weren't fully prepared. No, you were prepared for it. I don't know. You guys are just mental if you think I intentionally sabotaged the Kaladin. I think it was right to just go there. I wasn't gonna get any more information. Alright, just grab a whole bunch of space platform for now. Grab... I would like to do everything with green bells on you actually, but blue bells is enough. Grab the stacks of these. Grab, of course, these. Are we making Marks 3 on the planet? No, we're making only the base ones. Ugh, that's annoying. Got a stack of prod modules. We will definitely want some of those cargo bays. We will want those. We will want asteroid collectors. I don't know how many thrusters I want, but let's have a stack just as a backup. Alright, while the rockets work on that, we can think of other things like Protozomac. Waiting for those asteroid collectors. On Gleba, do we have some of these now? Yes, we have. I don't think we need that many. Honestly speaking, I hope we don't need that many. I'll just cut this for now. I think that's enough. I don't want you to use up everything here. Just keep building that and then that's fine. More importantly is this. You need to get blues. So I need to make more missile turrets. That is of vital importance. And you guys can keep making more blue chips on this planet. I don't begrudge you that. Ninja should be the shape of a symbol. No, I mean, you could have done quality, but you chose to sprint through things instead of savoring them. It's kind of true, but I'm also not savoring the things enough. In that, or like, I'm not enjoying the things enough to really want to savor them. Because I already feel like there's too much content. I already feel like game's dragging itself out a bit at this point. That's mostly on me being slow. And I dislike the feeling of being slow at this game. So I like to play it like under pressure and fast. But I think I can make the quality hell in our multiplayer. I look forward to that. Since Ninja lives in Tokyo, how about the shape of the M1 Tokyo from above? From above? You mean, oh, from above as in from top view in X3. Local man stuck on ice planet due to hubris thinks the game is dragging. Anyway, I could totally make like a gambling thing. And I could try to get the... I mean, it would be, for example, nice for the final ship. You build everything made with quality. Like, that would be really fun and really nice. But... yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm not gonna do that right now. This is not that kind of run. Alright, Producer Mac, you should already grab a stack of these. And then the Ninja is hopefully getting stuff delivered. Yeah, very slowly Ninja is getting stuff delivered. On Malvis, these are being built. Are we gonna run out of anything? I don't know. I hope not. Oh, they're out of greens. Why are they out of greens? Because greens are out of iron plates. Because these guys are really struggling with the iron ore here. Oh, do I have... oh, I hate that escape gets me out of this so quickly. I want to press this. Big minus. We don't have any big minus right now. Okay. Trustro is not going to Vulcanus. No, he's not. Alpha gamer equals fast and furious. Beta gamer equals slow and dragging. Yeah. Anyway, the goal for the Ninja will actually be we will make it the shape of Ninja. Easy enough, right? Easy enough. Very logical. Okay. I want to just have some iron ore from here. Do I care about this enough to make a train? I mean, train shouldn't be impossible to make. Could have just another station. Is that oil in the way? Is there a yeah, that spacing doesn't kill the oil. This kind of get in the way of cliffs, so that's not good. Doesn't get connected because of the weird bit there. We can just put it over here, I guess. Maybe we can fiddle that through. Yeah, I think we can kind of fit that through here. And the station should, of course, not be called Last Catboy Twink. It should be called Iron Destination. And how do I get there? Oh, we just... but where does it actually go to the bottom ground? So, Just do this. Easy. Very natural train tracks. Right, then we need to go through this gap. And flick there. That works. Right. Look, the train. I love trains so much. I love trains so much. These should now be upgraded to different kind of chain signal. Where's the chain signal? Here's a chain signal. This should now become a chain signal. And then oh, this chain signal here isn't really correct. Also, what is these signals here? Can we fiddle? Yeah, we can fiddle that a bit better. With you, and then you should be a chain signal here. That's better. Okay, this should not be a chain signal there. This should be just a lock signal. And you should, of course, filter for iron ore. Oh, that did not drag it over all of them. My screen is too fast for the frames of this game. Should have been playing on 140 FPS. Hey Alpha, built yourself a ship capable of supplying Aquilo yet? No, I've literally just started the stream, so this is the ship capable of supplying Aquilo. Look at it. I have no idea what's an ISP not in your context. Oh. Trains are nice on Vulcanus. Well, anyways, I'm sure I'll explore all of that in the multiplayer game I'm setting up. You should join it if you're interested. The infos are on the DDRJ Discord over there. In the multiplayer channel. It's not yet decided what mods we'll be running or how long, but I just want it to be Death World Marathon settings because I just want to have something massive. When does it start? It's also not decided. I thought May 1st might be good, but then people were like, no, that's terrible, I have to work. I'm like, who has to work on May 1st? Like, I live in Japan, sure. I don't get that day off, but I don't get many days off anyway. Apparently, some people have to work that day. So, we might start on the Saturday after, like May 3rd. Like, that weekend is in the cards right now. I'll just take blues here. I always want to have something massive, says man, building as little scale as possible. Yeah, in this run. Because I just know I don't need to have massive scale in this run. There's no motivation. I mean, there's the motivation to do it for its own sake. I will not say you cannot enjoy that and you shouldn't enjoy it. Oh, I can also do this now. I forgot that this exists now. Thank you, Nix, for telling me. We cannot yet drag a double line, huh? No, this is a bit too far. How do I mix you guys in? Well, that's Future Me's problem. In the meantime, Protozoa Mac. You done? Did you get the laser turrets? Yes, you did. Okay, good. Although on Nauvis, how many do we need? You want 2. Okay, you're not gonna nab all of them, although I could have fixed it. So, Protozoa Mac, you now go to Nauvis. Although I could have stopped you. Wait, Protozoa Mac. No, we're going to Vulcanus. I changed my mind. I want you to pick up some big miners on Vulcanus first. Would like to have like 40 big miners. Make it 60. I don't need 60, that's overkill. Make it 40. Do we fit these in here? I don't know. We'll just do the lazy man's approach, because that's what I am, apparently. that line. Okay. There. How do I get into there? Up here. I know this is like blue into yellow is actually bad because a blue could split into 3 yellows and not just 2, but you could argue I'm lazy again. You could argue that. Why did that not connect? Right? That doesn't matter really. Okay. It's good, it's good. Kind of would it be nice to have, but our train network is so sparsely populated, we don't really need to worry about anything. Okay, I need a pickup train station. Give me something like this. Put it. Sure, put it up here. This bit. Like you to get a bit out of the way. Just gonna copy maybe this setup. I don't want quality though. Then I'm not copying that. Right, let's just build, build, build. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to scale up a little bit. I just need to scale up a little bit. You could argue that's lazy, although I would say this is efficient. This guy's needed, and this guy also is not needed. Some of them are more useful than others, but oh well. Definitely aren't needed. I don't think any of these are strictly needed. Maybe this guy's needed, yeah. Alright, these 3 can stay, but the others aren't needed. Okay. Inputs. Oh, this is not balanced. Ugh, I didn't copy the balancer. Alright, where's my patented balancer? That is. How do we get that balance on the input here? We can kind of make that work. Just gonna actually. So that a bit. Move this annoying bit. We will just let that way, and you need to connect to a slightly different one. We can fix that. Yeah. Connect to that one. Fine, you go there. There. Alright, that should be that. This should not be called a copper source, though. This should... Oops. Once again, that click with the escape. That should be called an iron ore source. Iron ore source. I need to make a trains connection for this. I don't even know. We're driving on the right-hand side for some weird reason. Some train enthusiasts would be really angry at me for this. Because they would know that historically most trains drive on the left-hand side. Luckily, they cannot harm me. I am invincible. Okay. Move the split. Yeah, I could have, but this just fits. This barely fits, but it fits. Okay. Next, I want to set up the train. Also, Protozomag, did you grab that stuff? did. We need more. Okay, you wanna grab more of that? Sure. I want you to go to Nauvus now, though. Ooh, it's dead on the way, but I guess they weren't launched yet, so... What happens on Vulcanus now? Do they just unload this again? Oh, they will just unload these, huh? Oh, that's very inefficient, because this is over there. Guess that's not so good, then, to have them half-loaded and then unloaded, because these 1000 science packs take my Logibots quite a bit to transport. Because there's not many Logibots on this planet, there's only 50. Which I should change, honestly, but I would... No, I'm not making Roboports over there. I could bring some, using Protozomac, actually. That's a good point. Protozomac, how about you bring some more bots over there? How many... Just bring me, like, another 250 Logibots. That's gonna use up my valuable rocket capacity. No, we're not doing that. I want my rockets to go to Ninjin, who has not yet grabbed everything, but a lot. We are now waiting on more of these being made. We're just literally out of space platform because they're not being made. Oh. Parameterized blueprints make it very easy to copy train stations for new products. I haven't looked into that yet, but I've heard that's a new thing. Why do you even unload Vulcanus? I didn't unload it. I didn't unload any signs. The signs is in the rocket silo. It's not in the landing pad. The signs was being loaded, but then I left early. So now they're like, oh, we're no longer supposed to send the signs up. So then they have to like unload it from the rocket. But it wasn't being sent down from space. It never was in space. What is a Mac? Speaking of sending things down from space, send down the rocket turrets, send down these things, send down the big mining wells. And while you do that, I'm gonna build a train. Where we're gonna build that train, I don't know. We need it to be out of the way. I guess here's fine. Build me that train. I need to have 1, 2, 3, 4. I can't click it on. Oh, but somebody said they don't need to be in the Logi network. We'll test that hypothesis now because they're not going to be in the Logi network. And this is also not connected to the power network right now. Okay. Alright, I know which spawn I want to capture. Oh, wait, the spawners were killed up here? I thought we had spawners. Oh, we have spawners there. Oh, we have a spawner over here we could try to capture. I don't know that we need to keep it captured, so we could just try. So, let's tell... Where are you? Where are you? I need a turret. And I don't want to know whether I need to keep it captured. It's more fun to figure that out myself. You would be in range. You would be in range there, yeah. I want you to be there. And I will put a chest here. I will keep this arm rotated for now. The power, and I will request... Where are you? I want to requester one of these. Just one. I wanna see first. I want to see first. Okay. What? No, don't do that. Oh god, that is unfair. Oh, we saved him. Okay, we're not taking that one then. That is not fair. That behemoth... It's only the behemoth that has the range, by the way. The other ones don't have the range. The behemoth has a range of 48. And we only have a range of 36, so it's kind of hard for me to estimate the range of this guy. Well, we'll try again, and then I'll just quickly do it, hopefully. I don't know if that's in range, though. We'll see. We'll see if it can shoot at that thing. Right, that apparently didn't count, I assume. Because I didn't get the tech. assume that has a timer on it. Does it say how long it takes? Rates 1 capture bot. Base health 60. That sounds like the bot needs to survive. That seems like the bot needs to survive. The turret did shoot the thing. The bot was shot out. The bot was definitely being shot out there. Guess we could try to make it work here. Because this guy doesn't have any like protection like that. So just give me. I know some people would love substations, but I was too lazy to build them. But really, you're not gonna connect the power cables? What the hell? Why are you so mean to the power cables? Let's build some lasers forward here, and then let's see when would you be in range? You would be in range here. Let's have that. Mr. Chest. Also, is my train being built? It sure is. Give me some fuel. Fuel. I'll tell you, get the refuel land interrupt, and you'll take up the iron ore source, and you'll get full cargo or time passed off. I don't know, full time passed. I just like the trains to go around a bit. This is not efficient. This is just for visual. Iron destination. It should be iron ore destination, but oh well. This is now empty cargo or time passed. I'm waiting on a little bit more of the fuel. I don't know if it can do that. This chest is also one too close. Shot me. Should be iron ore symbol destination for easy parametrization. Really? It would need to be a symbol for parametrization? I don't know parametrization yet. I don't know if I want to look into it. Sounds like something cool to do later. Right now, I'm a little bit on the run here to get this going. Alright, I want this train to do... No! I want to follow the train! There we go. Shoo! There we go, it's gonna be loading. There we go, nice. Are you getting the iron ore? You guys are not powered though. That's not good. How about we power you? Oh, thank you very much. Why the hell did you flamethrower on that bit? I knew this was gonna be... You guys are clowns, you know that? You are real clowns. At least you're out of fuel now. You deserve to be out of fuel. You deserve to be out of fuel. Give me one more of that. Beep, beep, beep. You take it on the run, Alpha. If that's what you wanted, then you're probably not getting off the... I don't know if that's the song lyrics. Making it a parameter will let you replace every instance of it in the blueprint. Train name, station name, filters, circuits, etc. with another product. Yeah, sounds cool. Although, once again, yeah. It's a scale thing. But I don't like this blueprint, honestly, so I don't really want to keep it. Okay, we're out of blue chips again because of the iron ore situation. And I might want to change this. I do no longer care about the quality here. So place one with that. And replace the other one with a speed module. Just going for speed smelting here. And guess this means I want to upgrade these lines. It doesn't hurt, at least. It doesn't hurt. Should have made them red already from the start. Right, we're bringing the iron ore. The iron ore is flowing. Perfect. You guys are now building them. May want more laser turrets here. Have laser turrets that will just defend this area. Also, they should soak the attacks. Oh yeah, that flame in there, that's really what I want to see. Let's just set it up a bit more. So this thing needs power. It cannot connect to any... Don't be silly. It's a song, says Kaladin. Thank you, Kaladin, for making it a song. Okay. What next? Protoss Mac, what did you do? You did that, Ninjin. What else can you risk? Well, you're kind of out of things now, because now this is out of blue chips. So... I think for now, the rockets will be higher priority than the other things. Okay, do the smelters jump on now. Very good. %10 speed, 6% productivity. These iron plates should start flowing now. And we look at that production graph. Iron plates. Oh yeah, oh yeah. 1.2k per minute, we're up to 4k per minute again. Which we were at many hours ago. Now this is making ships with EM plants, right? No, it's not. You can see it's not. We could rebuild. I mean, we could also make foundries here. But I'm too lazy. Why not just scale what we have? Alright. These bots built these walls. Are you out of walls, or are you not... Okay, here come all the bots to build this. Why did you deliver 4 capture robots, though? Seems a bit excessive. And this is what I want to see. I want them to just die when they spawn. EM plants are plug and play. Are they really? Okay, well, Protoss Mac could get us some. Nothing against that. Go to Fulgora. Request some of them EM plants. How many? Oh, 2 stacks. Let's say 2 stacks. Although I'm really worried about the lack of trash. I think we're like, yeah, we trashed a lot here. Ooh, stone is now backed up. What? Am I not destroying stone? I am, but for some reason... There's a bunch of weird things on the stone line? Oh. No, this is not the stone line. This is the epic mist line. I have more storage for epic stuff. On Nalvis. Are we now ready to do this capturing business? Let's try. Let's try to capture. Alright, I can see the problem. Oh, what? You rotter, stop that. Now I need to kill these guys. Alright, we have a way of doing that. Not without another Roboport here. And you should shoot. Yeah, shoot those guys. Shoot all the worms. Shoot all kinds of worms. And don't shoot anything else. Oh, your range isn't even long enough. It needs to be like here or something. But your range, you will counter range me. Ugh. And Max is gonna be like, yeah, you should set up everything in a buffer chest. They do have a bigger blueprint, so you can't just plop them in place of assemblers. Yeah, well then that's not plug and play, is it? You lied to me. You lied to me. Oh well. Well, I'll try to fix. I mean, it's still worth it, but just tell these guys to ignore this spawner and just kill everything here. Yeah, you should set up everything in the buffer chest. I agree, I should. Oh yeah, please keep repairing these guys. No repair kits here? We're not gonna repair? Oh, there are the repair boys. Oh, you tried. Sure hope the Logibots arrive in time. Oh no, don't you do that to me. The Logibots aren't arriving, are they? Disgusting race of worms. I hate them. Hate them, hate them, hate them. Right. I will listen to the Max. Oh, the buffer chest here. Get me some rockets to the front here. And also get me my rocket turrets to the front, and get me my laser turrets to the front, and get me my big electric poles to the front, and get me my walls to the front. I don't know if I need anything else. Repair packs. For now, I'll give this up. For now, I'll give this up. Oh yeah, we concede we can't make this. I sure do not want to bring that buffer chest. Eventually, I'm sure we'll capture something. Okay. Professor Mac, you're back at Nalvis? Why? You only stayed... Oh, well then drop these two novice. I'm fine with that. You only stayed a certain amount of time there because I said it would be too dangerous. Okay. I don't like that this line is not plug and play for the big things, but we will try our best. Remove these guys. This line. Rebuild you quickly. We'll be making blue chips. Thank you. Have this line. Heat. Fluoric acid. Go here. Inputs almost aligned, but not quite. Power. And we need to tell them to get the productivity modules. You know what? That was less of a hassle than I had thought. But things usually are quick if you build them quickly. This is a pretty easy fix. Things considered. Oh, that should help. Oh, medium poles, yeah. The Cresta chests themselves, good point. Just forgot to request that chest though. Stop building these, I don't want them right now. Alright, now... Actually, now, I don't want them to accidentally shoot that thing. So I want those as a distraction. And then I want these as the real deal. Oh no, you are not connected. Alright, how about we make a big pull here, because we have those in the buffer chest. Kill those worms! Kill them! Oh, kill the worms! Why did it ignore its target list? Oh, because I didn't rebuild the right target list. Alright, now's your time to shine there. There we go, we're capturing that thing. Come on. Inject them. Inject them. There we go. We got them. We got that thing. Now we literally don't care about things. Alright. All this crap here. I actually don't want anything outside this wall here. This is just all annoying. Receipt. Receipt. Oh, I deleted the nice noses on these things though. Put the noses back on. Good. We did it. We did that research, which is a prerequisite for the end of the game. It is also a prerequisite for this kind of science, I saw that, but it's not a prerequisite to finish. Right. On Alvis, how we're looking. Alright, we're ready on more rockets, so we need to keep building the Ninjan. What can we send up to Ninjan? Definitely refined concrete up the wazoo while we think about other things. Pipes. Always need pipes. Give me a couple of pipes. Give me more pipes. And for sure we will want cargo bay galore. At least that many. So you're gonna be transporting a lot of things. Okay, how are we looking on that space platform stuff? Also, I probably need to We still have power. Oh no, we're out of steam. That's not good. I should have looked earlier here. Oh, that one wasn't even supposed to turn on. Oh well. You're gonna overheat probably, because there's a lot of things that... But there's a lot of things that will soak the heat, hopefully, so... Maybe I could store more steam? I don't know. Anyway, are you going? You're still going, good. You're slow, but you're going, so I should actually help you become less slow in the meantime. I should make 1 or 2 beacons. I have speed modules. I don't know how much minus speed you have right now, though. You have minus 80%, which is max, so any of them will really help you. Putting down any beacons around you will be massive. Will beacons freeze? They will absolutely freeze. Why did I even ask? Can I make... Do I have some concrete? I do have very little concrete. I have some heat pipes. I'm just looking for spots to squeeze in some beacons around here. I would like a third one. This spot would have been nice, but it's blocked. This spot would work. This spot would not work, because it's not heated. I think it's really built into the middle here. I'll put down a concrete one here, and put one beacon here. And then the next one could be there. Yeah, that works. So I can move you over. Move the heat pipe over here. Speed modules into the beacons. Then you, I just have to run a new line for you. Alright, very good. Now you have plus 5% crafting speed even. Nice. You'll actually be crafting these. How many do we have by now? We have 100. It's not amazing, but it is literally done on a shoestring budget here, so... We did get all the way to science. Back to the Ninjin. Ninjin, keep requesting things. Why is there nothing on the way? Alright, I hope things will come on the way. The pipe is frozen, yes. You are probably correct. The top pipe is frozen now. Yeah, this is the reason why I couldn't do this. I would need to get until here. Is there a way to save? Need 2 extra. Actually, this one wasn't needed, right? Yeah, I built one too many there. That one wasn't actually needed. Bit more of that. Did they reach... They almost reached 100, but not quite. Well, full temperature. Question is, do we try to get the lithium bright? That will be hard, though. Speaking of which, that reminds me, Ninja, you definitely also will need to carry some pump jacks. We definitely need those. Rocket capacity is 20, that's fine. Do I want more than this productivity modules? Maybe I want more productivity modules. So how deep is the sunk cost? Sunk cost? There's no sunk cost. I don't know what you're talking about. How is making science a sunk cost? You you explain that to me? Oh, I don't need the solid fuel. Yeah, there's only the crash course of the Caledon, yeah. That is funny, though. Oh, you're completely full on ice. Not ammonium. What? Oh, this ammonium is not connected to you. That is actually kind of a bad construction by me, you could say. Let's say that is poorly constructed, but luckily we can fix that. Can we fix that? I think we can. Move you one up. Please stop destroying things on something. I do not want to fix things. I will just... Oh, I can't heat this bit though. Ah! I can't heat this corner here. Oh, these connections are annoying. And it doesn't flow through here, so that doesn't help. Now this doesn't connect there. What I would need this to go from this side. I can temporarily fix that and not worry about the details. Just do this for now. This is a temporary setup after all. Can I make another long-handed? Because then I can directly put that back. I'll put that... So I want to make more ice platforms for the future me. I only have 200 now. The sunk cost of the spaghetti factory versus efficiency. The spaghetti factory looks good. I really like how spaghetti looks. I think it looks more appealing. Oh, god damn it, stop trying to get the iron plates. No, you know what? I'm not even gonna let you finish that crap. Because you are being a bad boy. I don't know. When I control click, and this thing was on lithium before, I don't know why it doesn't auto refill lithium. It should remember that. These are all nice and glowy now. I like that. Okay, back to now. No, we have the thing. All right, now this is sending refined concrete. What else will I need on Fulgora to make these cryolabs? Gleba, you're making more rocket turrets, missile turrets, right? I will need quite a few of those. You have made 70. That's pretty good. That's actually pretty good. I hope you're not exhausting your supply here. You're kinda not exhausting your supply. Fine with that. Do I need more than 70? I can only send up 10 per rocket. At 200 I would say, okay, I definitely have enough. Back to these guys, they need tungsten superconductors. I very much worry about Fulgora not having enough of these things. So I need to store them. Am I storing... Tell me more, Fulgora. Are we storing superconductors? We're not. We're storing neither of these things here. I very much... Do I need both? Or do I need one of them? Do I need the supercapacitors for something? Doesn't look like I need those, but I do need the superconductors. So, do chest them for me, please. And now we're limited on accumulators, because accumulators are not getting iron plates, because iron plates are not coming. Because we're stuck on something else, on the stone still? What? Oh, we don't have passive provider chests anymore. That's funny. We can free up a passive provider chest. really want to. Good luck emptying all of those out. I'm just gonna let you empty that out. Okay, then they're gonna build that. That's gonna start capturing the superconductors for me, of which... How much holmium? Did I store enough holmium? Yeah, I stored a good amount of holmium. Alright, let's keep having a view. So... ammo's fine. Tungsten plates. I think we have so many tungsten plates, we do not need to worry. No, we have tens of thousands of tungsten plates ready. I don't really need to worry that I'm running out of those. How about the rockets here? Can I buffer more rockets? Just in case I would like to. And I have an LDS buffer. Do I have a rocket fuel buffer? I do not. I should have a small rocket fuel buffer as well. I want to be able to wrap many rockets in like an hour or so. Or maybe 2 hours. I don't know how long this will take, but you get the idea that there will be rocketing. This is also an opportunity to make sure the coal line doesn't die out. House capped this bit in a while. This coal is holding a long time actually. We do not need to kill Bralix, sadly, I think. It is not necessary. Kill Bralix. Left, I'll put priority on the left. Yeah, that's good. You guys start buffering for me some of the rocket fuel, because I think the rocket fuel would actually be the part that runs out first here around now. The other things I've buffered quite a bit, but I haven't buffered the rocket fuel on Vulcanus. Can we produce anything else on Vulcanus that I want tons of? Well, the bells? I don't know. I don't know if I need bells. What else could I build here? I mean, there's tons of pipes already. Inserters, sure. I don't need big miners in space. I will get some assemblies Mark III. Chemical labs are being built here, right? But we could have more chemical labs. Okay. What else? Poles, we can get the poles from them, yeah. No, we don't need poles, probably, where we're going. Storage tanks? Storage tanks are kind of everywhere. They will definitely deliver the foundries. We need to get more heat pipes to know this. It's interesting you can't make heat pipes in a foundry. They seem like kind of a natural thing to make in a foundry, no? Copper plates and steel plates and nothing else? But maybe they're not a mixture. Maybe they're like screwed together in a weird way. I mean, clearly the copper is meant to be the heat conduction and the steel is there for structural support, question mark? The steel is there to make the recipe more expensive, you could say. That's probably the real reason. There was probably no motivation involved from a physical background. Generally, you extrude pipes. Extrude pipes. I actually don't know. You remember when I had like the whole plan to set like a huge chip foundry up here? You remember that? That would have been fun. But we're not doing that now. Oh god, you're almost done getting everything ninja. Okay, so what shape is the ninja going to be? It's gonna be a ninja shape. So, and also, I'm not gonna be suffering two weird restrictions anymore. The engine's gonna be a solid shape. How big is a rocket turret? Well, that's pretty big, so it needs to be at least this size. It's not necessarily a hot process. Metal is conveniently ductile. A giant N. I thought about making it a giant character, but no, Kaladin. You who are so versed in so many languages, can you tell me the meaning of the name Ninjin? And then you may be able to infer what shape we are going to make. I think that's enough. We don't need to get more cargo base. Wait, actually, that's enough. Nope, you don't. Okay. Well, I guess you're gonna have to be surprised like everybody else then. Definitely we want nuclear power. We want a nuclear power engine. So, and we want to have just enormous amounts of nuclear power on this thing. It's gonna be loads of rockets, but it's fine. Just give me enough. I do not want to worry about running out of nuclear power on Aquilo or here. I want probably more nuclear reactors, some backup reactors. 6 of them, yeah. I want wall. I didn't deliver any wall yet. Give me 600 wall. What else do I want? I mean, rockets we can produce locally, but it's gonna be more fun to not produce them locally. Do I want laser turrets? Yes, I definitely want many laser turrets. How many can we deliver? 25. I mean, 100 laser turrets is gonna be enough. Gun turrets, for sure. For sure. Give me... Do we have better gun turrets? And if so, how many do we currently have of the better gun turrets? We do currently have 50 of the better ones and 9 of the blue ones. So, engine, get yourself 50 elite gun turrets. Well, they're not elite, they're just uncommon, but you know what I mean. I've never seen the characters for Ninjin, only the name I made for him. I can't read those things. But no, Ninjin is the Japanese word for something that probably is not the same as in Chinese, because I'm pretty sure that is of Yamato origin and not imported from the mainland. So what's our smelting situation like here? I think they're all running. And oh yeah, that blue line looks better, doesn't it? Well, we're outproducing these rockets. Why are you not flying? Oh, you're actually waiting on the requests. Cool. Turns out having 90% productivity really helps. Yeah, turns out those really help. I mean, also having the inputs. I could also turn these into electromagnetic plants, but I'm a bit worried. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Because obviously the dream you want to have is you want to have foundries that feed into the electromagnetic plants, and then you can do a lot of scaling. How's power? I think power should be fine. I have this nuclear reactor is kind of been fine. Yeah, I think it's fine. Module EMPs do eat a lot though, yeah? Do they? 8 megawatts? Yeah, it's okay. I mean, consider that the other guys were they like... were they like only 300 kilowatts? Oh, then they do eat a lot more. Foundries eat a lot of power? You'd think they'd be fueled by the hotness. 2.58 megawatts. Is that really that much worse than a space, than an electric furnace? Oh, it is. I would have thought an electric furnace goes near 1 megawatt. But it does absolutely not. Maybe that's when you beacon it that they get that crazy. Shin is advanced and Uchu is peace. Yeah. Yeah, that foundry had no modules. I know it would go also to like several megawatts. Fair enough. But no, we're holding. And we're actually really fine here. So now this is now running again quite decently. I could also make sure the copper doesn't run out. Because right now we're like actually copper limited. Although we have a huge copper buffer that we should just be using. We don't upgrade that corner, but I did. And we should also put one there. I don't think that matters very much. Okay, I missed a few spots here. You compared unmoduled foundry with moduled smelter. Yeah, I saw that. Ninjin wishes good luck with world peace. Yeah, maybe. Ninjin is the second original animated series from Cartoon Network Brazil. That's also not it, although I wonder what is that about? We could be inspired by that. If you have some amazing tidbits about that series, we could try to be inspired by it. All right. Yeah, you're giving me more nuclear reactors. I will need definitely. I want to import these from the other guns though. But there's many available on the planet, so just give me more of these. We will need heat pipes. Oh, will we need heat pipes? Oh, will we need heat pipes? Give me the heat pipes. Give me them heat exchangers. Give me... what else? Solar panels. Ooh, do I have better solar panels? How many solar panels do I have? 2 of these. I have 50 good accumulators. And I do have 50 good solar panels. So let's use those. Uncommon, that is good. Good in quotation marks. Well, we're reaping a little bit of the benefits of my earlier quality setups. So, I think that's fine. It's not all gonna be crap. Some of it is gonna be higher levels. Best wishes for world peace. Yes, Brelix, that was such a good line. Now I see what Blobber was trying to say. I didn't get it. By the way, Alpha, I think I'll start playing Shadow the Crab game. Please do. I yearn for the cringe. I have not played that game, but I would love to see it. I loved the time when you streamed the Sonic Adventure 2 battle. It was so good. And hello, Psyhydri the Domini. I'm doing well. Oh, Ninjin is Carrot. Kaladin finally figured it out. Yes. We're going to build a giant space carrot. That is going to be the Ninjin. I'm gonna have to, like, shape it a little bit, but the basic shape is obviously going to be very long. And then... oh, no, we're going to make a very PG-12 carrot. No, PG-6. Wait, PG-0? I bet the carrot can be PG-0. I bet there's no age limit on carrots. No, Max, no using that, no. PG-5, yeah. A space carrot. Yeah. I do want this ship to be bigger though. I foresee, although if I had a well, what's the range on these again? The range on these is really good. Range on these is really, really good. I need to give this like a meaning. Anyway, if it's too big, we'll deal with that later. But now, keep building this. I need you to... and I need to maybe make more space platform on Nalvis. What's the hold up right now on space platform? It's just having the things. Oh, and actually you guys are. Oh, we can fix that. We can first of all double that up. always fix things with more spaghetti. There's nothing that can't be fixed by having more spaghetti. Just want to have more. Easy peasy. Oh, it's a gap here. Isn't it G for general viewing? Alpha and making long, narrow ships. Name a more inseparable duo. At least make it the Jin character so it's not ambiguous. Ambiguously lewd. The Mon wouldn't be lewd. Yeah, I don't know. Side note, I wonder how many Japanese would be confused by... This looks like Dream something. The first kanji looks like Dream, so it is very confusing for me what you're trying to tell me with that. Alright, make more space platforms. You guys are still too slow. Need even more? Honestly, I could have made you a foundry here, huh? No, I can't. You can make copper wire. Oh, copper wire can be made everywhere. Copper wire is the king of production. Yume and this are not the same. Yeah, I do have EM plants. So let's help them out even more. Having an EM plant here. We'll make more copper wire. We have stack inserters. No, we don't. We have bulk inserters. We don't. Yeah, it's kind of sad to be on Nalvis. Have I mentioned that? Glad I didn't completely abandon Nalvis and didn't give it enough stuff. Good thing of me that I didn't do that. I bet that's not even enough output probably. Oh well. Oh, we could just feed right into here. Should I prod module you? Maybe I'll just mix module you. You can eat way more power and be productivity. Productivity, that's minus... How much speed is that? Minus 30%. So we'll give you some more speed again. And then you'll probably be completely blocked by the slow inserters. Notice the grass radical on this one. You dream under trees. Carrots are under grass. Simple, really. Kaladin keeps writing confusing things and saying that they're confusing. I agree. Alright, let's... Oh, this actually works. This actually works. Actually, I need to feed you in... Oh well, I can connect you. We can do things like that. We are allowed to do things like that. All right, let's see. Ooh, we have a green crusher. Not that I really care at this stage. No green cargo base though. You're backing up. Please collect more of them in the chest because we will need more ninja. Keep sending up stuff. I need more floor. And I also want to have a large storage of floor. I know I can make floor in space. No, can I? I think I can make floor in space. Yeah, I can definitely make more space platforms in space. So we're gonna have to make a shape like a carrot. Well, I quickly checked. Yeah, I suspect we might be running out of ice. Sadly, no real way to feed you. Everything I try to set up will just freeze. Oh, hand feeding meta it is. Temperature on the line, 750. That's good enough. We have enough for Katyn? Yeah, we have. We have 162 signs now. Does the extra productivity bonus actually produce more fluorocatine? It does, right? So... Or does it not? This says 6 fluoroketone. Sorry, not ketone, Katyn. I know Blobber's gonna go crazy about me saying the wrong kinds of chemicals here. At least Nitro isn't watching. But it should be 6 to 1. And it says 0.62 cold get to 0.15 signs. But the liquid side is completely unaffected by the productivity. I like the slim designs. No, this is literally because I don't have anything on this planet to build more. I cannot afford to build another cryogenic power plant because I don't have any superconductors on this planet. I mean, theoretically, there might be a way... No, I can't get liquid holmium though. Don't I need liquid holmium to make superconductors? I don't think I could make... yeah, because I would need to make electrolytes. Yeah, and I... Although they're used for superchargers, no, actually... If I have plastic bars with me, or I could get them... Which maybe I could destroy something into plastic bars. Well, but then I would need to get light oil. I do have one... I mean... Okay, there's a big brain thing where if I really, really try, I can get one more cryogenic plant here. But I don't see that being worth it right now. So, because there's no ship in orbit around Aquilo. There's nothing. We're just here on this island. I've set up all the nuclear reactors I had. I'm trying not to freeze to death. I'm kind of succeeding for now. I would like to grab more of the lithium just so I have it. Oh, let's do that. Let's do that for now. Real quick. Let's grab the lithium over there. I'm curious to think about like the minimum self-sustaining setup on a small outpost island. If you wanted to make like a very small like radar station, you'd want like a heating tower, which I can't make because I don't have any bricks or stone. So I can't make a heating tower. I mean, bricks wouldn't even be useful. I can get bricks. I cannot get them down to stones, even though I have a recycler with me. That was the problem that we discovered last time. But with a heating tower, you get like heat, obviously. You'd want to fuel it with this ammonium into rocket into fuel. So you would need at least one chemical plant. One chemical plant, one solid fuel, probably one heat exchanger, one steam turbine, and that might be able to just run a radar. If you made that as like a radar outpost thing, that might work. Who would have guessed we would need heating towers on the Frostpunk planet? Well, it just said that it needs to be heated, and so I brought nuclear power. I thought there might be uranium here. I mean, I didn't really expect that to be uranium. That seems to be like intentionally a thing that only Nauvis has. I'm not too surprised there was no uranium. Okay. There is an island over there that I would like to conquer. And then there are loads of things with nothing. Is our radar done actually exploring? Maybe this is our max radar range. Would be nice to make higher tier radars. Could be kind of cool. Although recycling kinda... Am I going to be critical of recycling plus quality again? No, I haven't built that yet. I worry that recycling is gonna make the quality building less interesting than without recycling. But I might be wrong about that. I might be wrong. Could be that it's actually really cool. Just seems like too much like it's designed to work together in some sense. Like, I'm not playing the game thinking of the solution, but the devs already thought of the solution for me and then put the buildings in the game to achieve it. I don't know. Am I being too I don't like to play the way the game is intended to be played again? But it is a bit like when Magic the Gathering expansion comes out. And the cards are like very tuned for each other. Which is cool in some way. But also in some other way it makes me feel like, it's not really me building the deck. It's unfair, right? It's definitely me building the deck. And there's definitely a lot you can do wrong. But on some level, like the main theme has been decided by somebody else. Whereas if you just build a deck from all the cards that have been released ever in Magic the Gathering, like in, I don't know, EDH, like in other formats and not standard, you can come up with decks and card combinations that were not intended and that nobody else has ever played before. And for some reason, I find that thought much more exciting. Limited? Is it limited? I forgot what the... Is standard the one that doesn't have a cutoff? Or is limited? Yeah, you have to learn about, like... Anyway, I mean, I also... Draft and sealed, yeah. Really, the design for that nowadays? Or maybe that became the most fun format, because then... In Draft and Sealed, I can actually see that it's more interesting again, because you can't immediately get all the combos. So you do have to combine them in novel ways, because you're just limited in the card pool. So I can totally see why that would be more appealing to many people. It's definitely appealing to me to think about that problem. Alright, Ninjin, how are we looking? Oh, we got a good amount of space platforms. How we're looking on the rockets, we're building more. That's good. How's power holding? Power is holding, barely, but it's holding. We're storing more of the space platforms. Let's store 2,000 of them, because yeah, I don't want this to slow down. On Aquilo, I will just keep hand feeding you those things, and I will smelter the new lithium I just found. So we can make more signs, at least already. I know in the grand scheme of things this will not be a huge amount of signs, but if I can get 500 signs on the side while I'm preparing my rescue ship, that's 500 signs I don't have to wait for later. They're not designed just for that, but it is a big part. Sets are usually released in triple X's, which work individually or drafting building them together. Yeah. In triplexes, that's what you wanted to say. Triplexes. Anyway, I'm just saying, to describe my thoughts a bit better, that there is a part of me which likes just building from the entire Magic the Gathering backlog more than playing the current sets. Because the current sets feel like you can't come up with so many things. And so in the same way, like, I don't know, I don't have any examples in my mind, but there might be some card in the current set that gets released and it's like, oh, this is a really good strong card for whatever color, for blue, but you really need some card draw with it. I mean, this is a bad example because card draw is a basic feature of them, but just synergies. Just they're building the synergies in. from the start. They're designing the synergies in very deeply, so that it almost feels like you're being handed the synergy. There's like no big brain moment of, aha, I'm so smart. It's just like, no, you're literally supposed to do that. Urza's Saga, Urza's Legacy, and Urza's Destiny is as an example triplex. Aren't those pretty old? Or am I wrong? Maybe they're new. I don't know, but I get you. I get it. Okay, on the Ninja, we should start thinking about building things while we keep delivering new stuff. We're bringing in the uranium fuel cells. They are gonna take some while to deliver. I have the steam turbines. I don't want more than that. But now the pipes I'm gonna get more from Nauvis, not from here. 1,000 refined concrete. What do I need them for? I need them for cryogenic plants. And 1,000 is going to be 10, 20, 25. Am I happy with 25 cryogenic plants? Probably. Probably I'm fine with that. I would like heating towers. Am I building heating towers on Gleba? That's not been the model for years now, says Max. To the blobber who feels called out as being old. Oof. Speaking of being old, what's my stone situation? Luckily, I put down some epic big miners, so they've been very conservative on extracting these stones, so I don't need to worry about that. I think I'm not making heating towers here. Heating towers. No, I'm not. Am I making heating towers on Nauvis? I don't think so. I'm not. So, we should make some heating towers locally here. They will need the boilers, the concrete, and the heat pipes. Now, the heat pipes are over here. The concrete is on the other side, though. Boilers. I'm making boilers somewhere, I'm hoping. I can just look on the map, right? This is the new thing. Boiler. It does not look like I'm making boilers anywhere. Okay. Right, the concrete line is here. We'll just abduct this space to make heating towers. Okay. Concrete, and then I'll give you the boilers, or I could just dedicate a heating pipe maker to you. That's probably easier, then I don't need to run the line over. How much do you make? 0.75, and you only... Yeah, perfect. You don't even need that many. Give me some yellow underground, because we're still in the yellow stone ages over here. If only there was a way to speed up deliveries to space. Oh. Well, I could build more rocket silos, it's true, if I'm actually sure that I think I'm barely overflowing this. I could... Although we're not outbuilding them, so I would need more... silos. Do I have more silos? Which is a good thing, actually. Good thing to remember. I need to deliver myself the stuff I need for the rocket silo. I need 1,000 concrete. What else do I need? I need the electric motors. We can get those from Vulcanus, though. Get those from Vulcanus. Okay, maybe Protosome Max. No, I don't want to use double rockets. I was thinking whether to grab stuff from Vulcanus and bring it to Nauvis and then bring that back up, but that needs a double rocket because there's no space transfer for some weird reason. For years now it has been making My Little Pony, Doctor Who, and Final Fantasy, so I'll stick with the newest, not the newest, thank you. They retired the block model in 2017, which was Check's notes 8 years ago? That can't be right. No, that can't be right, Max. That can't be right. It can't have been 8 years ago. I agree with you. That can't be right. that. I need that steel. Works. See, it's beautiful when these things just work out, right? If you've planned your factory so masterfully from the start that at this very moment, 90 hours in, things just fit together. Now, if I was actually sure that I had masterfully crafted it, I shouldn't sound so surprised. Because it's not surprising. It's not surprising. Somebody should just... What are you doing? Is there already, like, a belt? Then don't The fact that they don't notice that I say deconstruct a belt and build a belt on top. That seems a bit weird that they didn't change that in Space Age. Alright, Mr. Boiler needs bricks. Oh, it needs pipes and stone furnaces. Oh, well, stone furnaces can be made over here. That's not a problem. And you should make a boiler. I do believe there are pipes up here, but they're a bit hard to get out of here, I think. Oh yeah, they're all the way up here, and they've never been liberated. There's legitimate reasons to deconstruct and reconstruct belts to get rid of items on them. That's true. That is true. Yes, yes, otherwise things would stick on them. No, you solved the puzzle. Definitely the correct reasoning why they wouldn't want you to overbuild pipes, belts for free. They would need to introduce like a check or something that it's not. How much does this stack to? It's 20. And the new stack size indicator is really nice. That this doesn't overrun them, so yeah. So I guess we'll just run the iron line over here. Yeah, not a nice solution, but it is a solution. Alright, we'll actually run this line here. I'm in a funny mood, that's why. Right, you make me some pipes again. I'm producing pipes in so many places on this thing. It is not a well set up base pipe-wise, that's for sure. You will hand that over there, and then we'll be making heating towers. Engine. Tell me more, Ninja. You're getting your concrete delivered. Why the concrete? There's some weird priority system where the things higher up get delivered first or something? Maybe, I don't know. Alright, we've got these guys done. I don't need more of you. If I build some... No, I definitely need more crushers. Asteroid collectors. I don't know I want more pump jacks. Probably not. I will need some chemical labs. Just give me a tenner for now with the chemical labs. Yeah, I know I can cancel deconstructs by holding shift and using the deconstruct planner. And I was about to do that on that belt with the copper plates and the steel, but I was too slow. Right, we're making heating towers, that's perfect. So Ninja, you should also request those. I want more than 20? Probably not. 20 is fine. I hope. How's the heat looking? Heat is looking good. This thing probably needs more water because the setup is now very reliant on water. Anyway, I can just get the water to you. There is a way to build around here. If I had a long-handed, right? would grab from that exact spot. Yeah, let's do that. Do I have one more concrete? I do have one more concrete. Oh, but yeah, and then I need to have you there. Annoying as that is. Right, and then I can put you there and I can give you all the ice you ever want. And that way I don't have to hand feed that ice. I can just... what are you missing? You're missing? Okay, now we're out of the... Used up all of the ammonium, so... Turn around. Or separate more ammonium. Wait. This time I want to make this smarter. This area is way more heated. I build you like that. Surely I can just do this. Hand you over there, hand you over there. Are becoming the ice platform maker. I do need more concrete now to run this side, and I will need more heating pipes. And this one is needed. Now, how many more heating pipes do I need? I need one more, one extra. Which we can barely afford, but we can afford it. Doesn't leave me any space to output the platforms right now, though, sadly. Don't like that. Can't do it there. Could do it here. I'll put you to there, and then I just need one ice platform on the ice with one concrete on top. No, I can just build on you. Wait, you can be built on the ice? Huh. What else can be built on the ice? Belts can't be built on the ice. Power poles can be built on the ice. So there are some things that don't need concrete, so I was like overbuilding concrete. Interesting. Interesting. Can't prod module you. I could speed module you, but no. This is just for my own amusement, so no need to do that. Up 290 of those science packs, and the engine is growing. We've gotten already 1000 concrete. Okay, so on now with potentially. I worry we're running out of some things. It doesn't look like it. Oh god, also the buffer was never tapped. These things. What is this even? Oh, this is the line for the refueling of the trains. I hope all the trains are fine. I've not actually checked on them, but this train is still going. Iron train is still going. Coal train is also still going. No, everything should be fine. How's the power? Are we getting low on steam? That is a very low steam setting. Are we losing steam while converting steam? No, we're slightly gaining steam, but only barely. That means we are, in fact, reaching the limits of this power. Quality mixing on planet? Disgusting. What do you mean quality mixing on planet? Yeah, I'm making quality here. Also, hello, C-Fusion. Yeah, my ore. Yeah, I'm filtering it out. But I kind of stopped using it, so now I have a ton of uncommon ore. Kinda didn't use it in the end. Oh well, it's for me to be sad about and for you to laugh at. Grab some more of that lithium. Oh, I did already grab all of that lithium. Okay. This has so much. This has so much ice. It's fine. I can flush you to make sure we get more ice here, because this ice feeds this water, which feeds the steamers. Very important. And we have a couple more rounds of feeding these. Luckily I brought so many nuclear fuel cells. So on now is I would like to build more rockets. So how do we do that? How do we do that? I would like to have another... Do I have one? Probably not. L, no L, rocket silo. I do have... Do you have rocket silos in the network? No. No, they're members. They're not items. Okay, yeah, they don't exist. If I had the concrete line, I could just do it over here. Oh wow, the steel line is really suffering, isn't it? What happened to the steel line? Don't we have a huge steel buffer? Hey, steel buffer, how about you wake up? Oh, this is not red yet. This is why this doesn't really flow quickly. Let's upgrade that to red. Actually, this part should all be blue. Ah, well, not green. You only have 4 working platforms at this point? Dang, he crashed to St. Caledon. That's what I assumed. Usually you have 5 to 6. Well, that's not a big difference though. Also, an engine isn't working. I had 3. Also, it didn't seem like I needed more. Honestly, if these were just better, it seems like they would just work. They can transport a lot. Transport quite a bit, after all. Right, I want to make a rocket silo. Keep making me the space platforms. Oh, there's a yellow belt somewhere on this line. There it is. I found you. Right, get the yellow... No, get the rocket silo up, another one. How do we make another rocket silo? We make it steel, blues, pipes. Oh, the pipes are annoying. You grab that. You grab... Yeah, you grab that. It's already 3 out of 4. I need pipes. Which aren't being made near here at all. Not even close. Oh, this guy's so slow. Oh yeah, these are so slow. Okay, well that's not good. Well, I guess your rocket production is amazingly anemic, so you wouldn't be able to utilize more. It's amazingly anemic, he says. Wow. Wow. Everybody keeps mocking my setups. Of course you could have more. I could have spent another 10 hours conquering more fields here and then setting up more rockets. Well, on Vulcanus it would feel like extremely easy to scale up everything except the blue chips, which are limited by my coal actually, which is running out. On Gleba, Honestly, Gleba, I think I could have scaled up more. I have so much conquered stuff. But it was kind of demotivating how easy Gleba became, so I never returned. You don't really need many ore patches. Yeah, but I don't have any ore patches, right? It's not even that I need many. I have literally this one extra iron ore patch right now. But where would be the next iron? I could grab the 1 million here. There's 4 million there, or there's 5 million there. Or there's some on the other side of the ocean. Definitely I could smelter now a lot more. I could create more. I'm not smeltering nearly all the iron ore I'm producing. Landfill bridge. No, 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 no. I'm not gonna landfill bridge. That's ugly. You make interplanetary logistics. Yeah, you could. You could. I'm not saying you can't. You mean south, not north. Oh, you mean the 5 million here? Oh, wait. Oh, you mean now from here, from this land? Yeah, now that would work actually quite well now. Good spotting. I thought you meant this one. Anyway, this isn't terrible. I don't know why you guys keep complaining. I'm not claiming this is a mega base. It's definitely not a mega base. Why aren't you grabbing these? Because you can't. Well, this still doesn't even reach here. Well, it will reach once we have more space platforms again. It's not even a kilo base. Well, yeah, it's definitely not 1k science per minute. My aim was 30 science per minute, so 0.5 science per second. That was my goal at the start of the game. And I mean, all the sciences I'm producing have that limit, have that amount. And I'm pretty sure my space side also has definitely that throughput in logistics. But also, I mean, as you could tell when I was doing it, I really enjoy setting up like the basic base stuff and like figuring out, ooh, how do I make my own belts on Fulgora, or how do I make like all of this cool, like using all the setups on Vulcanus to create the basic ingredients up to blue chips and stuff. If I had just started out with an extremely powerful rocket economy on Nauvis, I would just have imported everything. Which, I'm not saying that's a bad idea, that's probably the correct way to do it if you want to be hyper efficient about it, but I want to explore at least that part. This space is non-metric, it's also non-traditional. Well, it's not that untraditional. Alright, concrete and pipes. How do I get concrete and pipes over there? I could free those pipes here. That would help. Could free the pipes here. And that. And then red underground here. Okay, and then I need to free the concrete here. This is now a pipe and concrete line. We're gonna just run over the stone, because I am a radical who doesn't care about doing that. At least not in this playthrough. Usually in a multiplayer, oh, I will be very angry if people do that. Because if you make messes for other people, that's not fun. I'm just making a mess for myself. That's okay. I'm waiting for it to get closer to release. It's very alpha, yeah. But this is what you get when you call an exterminator for your programming, yeah. You should watch my Factorio streams and trash talk my factory. It's surprisingly cathartic. I mean, you stream at like my morning hours when I have to go to work. Also, I'm gonna watch more streams of other people playing Factorio when I finished my own run. I still have to kind of like the mindset. Oh, did we just deliver everything to Ninja? No, we didn't. It's just Chosra is just taking the priority here with the signs. Fair enough, Chosra, you get the priority. When you leave dishes for yourself, when you leave dishes for roommates. No, I don't want to do that. Surely you can watch and walk at the same time. I don't walk. I bicycle to work. And I cannot watch and bicycle at the same time. You can make a little bit of everything on each planet for redundancy, but you should specialize. I agree. If you want to do the mega base, you should specialize. You should definitely specialize. I would probably want to build everything on Gleba, though. I like Gleba a lot. I like this nutrient setup. That is really fun. I'm kind of really curious about the challenge where you can mod it in such a way that you can start on any of the other 3 planets and you have to like research from ground up. Starting on Gleba and getting to space sounds like very fun. If I belt bricks to the silo. No, they don't need bricks, it needs concrete. Oh, I did belt bricks though. What? Oh, I didn't belt bricks. Oh, yes, I did. I looked at this and I thought this was concrete. Oh, because it was partially overlapping. That's why it looked like... On this line, it looks a little bit like concrete. Yeah. Oh, you're not gonna believe me because I'm wrong, but... Oh, well. We're boxing bricks here now. The bricks, where are they? Where are the bricks? Anemic. You guys are like too boastful of your non-Death World games. Where is it? Where are bricks? There, okay. I forgot that. I hate that you aren't making biolabs. Yeah, it's kind of a dodge. But I don't want to go back to Nauvis. Speaking of which, what happened to this spider nest? It just despawned? Or was it this one? Was this one just turned back? Maybe it just turned back. Hey, I played Deathworld. Desert Star Deathworld even. Then I have nothing to say badly to you, Max. Although, was that your first run-through of Space Age? Even for a mega base, building almost everything on Vulcanus is quite valid. Yeah, that's what I would feel like. I would feel like Vulcanus is so overpowered. Not my first run, no. Deathworld stops being relevant after you get flamethrowers. Yeah, if you get overrun by behemoths, you can get overrun by behemoths if you only have flamethrowers. And it really depends on how much oil you had. Like, my initial oil really died out. Speaking of which, my oil is getting low. I worry that my crude oil will not hold up now that my base is turned on. They're all running. So yeah, I think I'm losing crude oil now. Alright, the concrete should be coming eventually here. Look, it's actually kind of hard visually for me to see the distinction. Flamers can deal with behemoths, and by the time you get up to behemoths, you should have Teslas for dealing with them. Teslas? No. Why would you go for Teslas? I haven't even built a single Tesla. I haven't even researched Teslas. Lasers are much easier to get. Tesla turrets are the ultimate defensive weapon. If you say so. Allow you to do this. Will you just... No. It doesn't even want to put that in. The direct insertion just doesn't seem to work. I think this is... I think I want the steel to actually reach the... This line is backing up because of that? Maybe it is. Please upgrade those belts there. Both on Narvis and Glaber, and I guess they can deal with worms too. Yeah, but I don't have auto delivery enabled, but then I would need to manually send all the ships, so that doesn't really help me. Oh, it will launch the rocket if it's full of material that is requested. Okay. Okay, so if I turn that off... Wait, what? Oh god, stop. No. Stop that. Why was that still a request? Okay, I can try that. I'm curious now. Does this rocket now take off? It does! Oh, good job. Okay, so an engine can be delivered with that rocket. Engine can get it from that rocket. This is such an ugly shape. We're going with that shape. Oh, this is the basic shape. Oops, that's too much. This is gonna be the basic shape. I'm gonna have to like make it more interesting later. Let's think ahead. We need like a shape like this, right? Some weird like end bit. And then it needs to get thicker towards the top. Is that too small? Do I want a bigger ship than this, maybe? I don't know, this seems pretty big already, but I can't remember how big the Caledon was. Let's compare this to the Caledon. Oh yeah, this is already way bigger than the Caledon. Speaking of which, how's the power? Power's fine. How's you? You're fine. Although you're running low on lithium. And we now have almost 500 signs there. Man, you really should be making platforms in space where it's free, or Vulcanus. Where it's free and easy. Yeah, that's why I didn't want to start around Vulcanus. I know you can make more platforms in space, and I might probably set up an automated one, but... also doesn't seem like massively important. Alright, you should make more of these. Oh, and now we're out of... oh, I set the wrong side here. Alright, Ninja, what are you requesting now? I'm still requesting walls and laser turrets. Yeah, keep requesting those good things. I don't want more of that. Do I want more concrete? Probably. There might be other stuff I want with concrete. How much do you deliver on a flight? 100. So give me another 500 concrete. What else? Let's see. How many radars can I get? Do I want more radars? No. No, I don't want to. I do definitely want green ships. Just so I have them. And give me red ships, just so I have them. And even blue ships, just so I have them. And the electric engines, how many can we request? 400. Oh, then that's... oh no, I wanted those from Vulcanus. I wanted those from Vulcanus. Do I want LDS? No, I'm getting that from... I'm getting those other things from Vulcanus. Anything now with specific I want to bring? Now add the carrot top, I dare you. Well, yeah, I'm gonna add the carrot top. That's gonna be the plan, but I'm thinking whether this is the correct size. That's probably big enough. If I can't make this work, I can't make anything work. So let's see, compare this to the size of my turrets. So I'd want like a bunch of turrets maybe here and here, like some settings here. And then I need like intermediate stops here. But when I run like a belt around the outside with laser turrets, suddenly the inside will feel already pretty cramped pretty quickly. Also, how much more do you need? It doesn't actually tell me. Oh yeah, it wants another 3,000 space platforms. Let us start. Let's start by making the nuclear power. I want to waste all the space with nuclear power because I can only grab stuff out of this thing here. I guess only nuclear power really needs to grab stuff out. Nuclear reactors go there. You should make the carrot bigger. Yeah, I might make the carrot bigger, but then we're gonna spend another couple of hours waiting for the space platforms to arrive. I'm not sure that's in my interest. You have made another rocket silo. Can you guys grab from the output here, or can you not? Probably not, no, that would otherwise make these useless as a thing. Now this buffer is kinda in a bad spot. I can get that out. Oh, we'll need to make that a blue belt. You know how the saying goes? I don't need that line now. You have to make more, make double. That's what you do in Factorio. And this is not in Roboport range, because the Roboports have a gap right here. Oh, glorious. Is this just for Aquilo or future-proof for railguns? This is supposed to go all the way to railguns. So I need to have more than enough space to make, to have the railguns, which look like they're big. If I look at the model, which I don't know how big it is, but this looks like it's like, no, actually it would tell me if I clicked on it, right? 3 by 5. And it doesn't look like it has like full... That does not rotate. I'm pretty sure that thing does not rotate. So I would need like several several of these pointing in different directions, and they are big, so definitely a lot more to build here. I think I need to make the carrot thicker. Also, that was a way old message from Max that I read there again, because sometimes I read them out of order and I see just, I haven't read that one yet. And then I completely zone out about it. Anyway. Add in more of that. That should give us 2 more rocket silos. These ones don't have the extra speed for more beacons though, so add them some beacons. Getting oh right okay. And you should be automated. Man, Shosra really keeps like grabbing things here. I feel like almost we have enough now here. I think we're overflowing. So I think, Shosra, you can go on a holiday for now. You can stop requesting these things. It stole the beacon models. Yeah, it did. It did. Again? Why again? What? I don't follow. Why again? Please keep those beacon modules. The red inserter yoinked them? What? Okay, that is funny. That's why they were in here. I was confused why they were in there. I could not put it together. I thought I just misclicked somehow, but no, I didn't. I'm not physically there. I can't misclick them into this inventory. You're right. They yoinked them out of that. That's funny. Alright, that's a. I don't think I want another rocket silo right now. So just don't do that. Keep them in here for the future. Just let the other things flow. Anything? I mean, LDS is gonna run out first, clearly, because copper plates. It's definitely copper plates, which are kinda all limited because my setup is bad. Yeah, not all of them are running. If I upgraded this, there could be more. So. Quickly upgrade that. This is just yellow stuff to red stuff. Just upgrade everything in this area. That, but I need all of these things. I mean, it's not gonna get a lot. No, actually all of them are running. Not even sure this is gonna help. But we can still give this line a little bit more priority. Oh, I don't think this is actually throughput limited. Curious, why inserters can even grab modules from beacons. Yeah, what would be the use case for it? Very good question, to which I do not know the answer. Alright, Ninja, you keep growing. Although, we still need a lot of things here. Do need a lot of things. think about my setup. Well, I should already start building. I will want asteroid collectors everywhere. And then we collect the asteroids. I think this will be the crafting area. This will be power. Oh no, and propulsion needs to be down here as well. Well, we have enough space now. Now it shouldn't be so critical. Changing from speed to efficiency if you're low on power. That's what the handing is for. Also, speaking of, I shouldn't be low on power, although... Oh, we actually discharged the accumulators for a while here. Oh no, that is 50 hours. Sorry. We did not discharge the accumulators recently. Although we do not have a lot of accumulators. So we will get the alarm for the evil sound soon. And this backup bank of power is no longer very strong. I think this is just a couple of megawatts. Saw your MP post. Do you know about the 2.0 marathon changes? I actually do not. I haven't looked at it yet. What did they change? Does anyone do that? I doubt it. And then Lizard wrote, I doubt it. Lizard just has to give up trying to type because Nix is just that much faster. There are no expensive recipes. What? What? Excuse me? I know I say excuse me a lot sometimes, but this is shocking. Shocking news. Then what is marathon? Is it just the science modifier? The science multiplier? Due to balance issues, they removed expensive recipes in Space Age. You are just the bearer of bad news. That is just ruining this entire idea. That just means you can build the same setups as in normal. You don't have to rethink anything. Yeah, big boo for me as well. Nobody who played Marathon was playing Marathon to be balanced. The whole idea of Marathon was you wanted to have some incredibly expensive stuff you need to build. So that you actually can use your big throughput base during the normal game. I guess the problem was space platforms, space restrictions. I don't see the problem. Yeah, I'm wondering about the recycler thing. It could be recyclers, or I mean, there was always the issue that Marathon needs to be well curated, or your cost of iron versus copper changes a lot compared to normal settings, and the same as like the cost of oil versus copper or oil versus coal and so forth. But anything on Nauvis should still work. There isn't really anything new on Nauvis. And sure, space platforms become more expensive, but if you play Marathon, you want things more expensive. That's the whole point. Or it's just that 0.01% of people played Marathon, so they didn't want to bother with designing it. Yeah, that's possible. Yeah, the MP post is on the J-Court Discord. Yeah, Fulgora would be interesting with yeah, I was looking forward to Gleba with expensive recipes. Ah, that is just garbage. No expensive recipes? You know what? This stream has gone on long enough anyway. I need to go to bed. I need to go to bed now. We will save. Before we save, well, before we completely finish here, I want to see that. New game, free play, sure, advanced. If you go to Death World, sure, what is that? It does not change the asteroid spawning rate. It does not change the spoiling rate. There's the price multiplier for technology, but there's no multiplier for expensive recipes. Wow. That is very boo. Going to bed depressed. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed depressed. Like, this is just the 4x science multiplier now in Marathon. That is very boring as a change. You are welcome, says C-Fusion, who ruined my day. Well, C-Fusion, you ruined my day, so it's now your responsibility to fix this issue. Please tell me how I can fix this problem. You made this problem, please fix it. Because I don't want to live without expensive recipes. I await your response. So, who built something like that? Insane. Insane. Oh, it looks actually pretty cool. I'll admit that. I can't imagine that it has enough manufacturing. Oh, it has like 8 crushers. Anyway. I am tired. I need to go to bed. And yeah, that thing is huge. Oh, we're gonna try to make the ninja just as big. Yeah, roughly that big? Yeah, definitely. We're trying to make the ninja that big and bigger. It does have a lot of logic in it. What are these things? Are these foundries? I don't even know what that is. Is that a... That's not a fusion reactor, is it? Well, maybe that's a fusion reactor and I don't know how a fusion reactor looks. It's foundries in space. Ah, okay. Wait, did our foundry also have a different symbol on the Kaladin? Maybe... For some reason I thought they looked more orange than this red. You can't see the quality indicator, it could be high quality manufacturing. It's true, if all of this is high quality, the throughput is a lot better. Okay, they only look orange when working. That's good. Orange foundry good. Well, this post-stream session has gone on long enough. I will now recede to my bed. I'm in fact not a vampire and I do not sleep in a coffin, and all the rumors to that effect are just slander from Kaladin. I wish you all a very healthy and fruitful and recovering night. Oyasumi nasai. And I'll see you next time, which might be tomorrow or Saturday, depending on my scheduling. And I will try to build the ninja. We've set up almost everything to here. And with that, I am done.